Today is the day we finally figure out, are these Callaway golf balls a huge con, or are they just a fantastic bargain? Guys, we're going to get to the bottom of it, and we're going to do it now. Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson and welcome to this YouTube channel. Guys, a few days ago we tested the Callaway CHROMESOFT practice balls that you can buy from Dick's Sporting Goods from Amazon for pretty much half the price of the standard Callaway CHROMESOFT. We were quite impressed with it, so we thought, you know what we'll do this week? We'll compare them to the standard Callaway CHROMESOFT. Guys, I've been in the studio here at Woolley Park Golf Club. We're going to go out on the golf course and test these golf balls head to head, and then we're going to do a little, oh, that was nearly a finger off that. And then we are going to do a little more testing of our own. We are going to see if there are any differences in the middle of these golf balls, guys. So smash that subscribe button if that's something you want to see. Sorry about that, Chris. That doesn't even give us a chance to lose as many, does it?
No, it's one gone.
How are you?
Very good, yourself?
I'm very good. Guys, we're talking balls again today. Chris, I'm going to give you the honour. We're going to play worst ball.
Yep, so I've got one of each. I'm going to start with the standard, the real McCoy, the normal triple track CHROMESOFT.
That could be the best tee shot I've ever seen you hit, you know.
So I struck that well. Perfect line. And again, let's hit this one now, see if distance-wise it does compare. I do still get the same strike, but getting out on the course and testing it is what we want.
Nice, very similar, tiny bit left, a little bit lower.
A little bit lower.
But two very good shots. I'm going to say that probably the worst one was the second one, which was the practice.
Yep.
Was that more down to you or was it down to the ball?
I think it was more down to me that it launched a little bit lower, wasn't as good a strike, but distance-wise it's probably gone a little bit further, which is what we'd expect from a little bit thin. I'll
do the same order as you, Chris. I'm going to start with the standard ball. Do you want this? Oh.
Oh.
Remember guys, if you want to see the difference in numbers, I have been in the studio hitting driver with these balls, so stay tuned for that. I actually quite like the CHROMESOFT ball, you know, to use.
That's a great shot, good strike.
Happy with that for a first swing. Fairway hit with the standard ball. Now, one of the things that I almost think with these balls is, can you trust them? How much can you believe that this ball is going to perform for you? We didn't see much of a difference when we used it last week in Talking Balls.
Two very similar shots.
They're carbon copies, aren't they, those? I think on a launch monitor, their numbers are pretty identical.
Carbon
Let's get
copies.
down there and see where they are. Can we glue that back together? So guys, if you didn't see the episode last week, basically the logic is these golf balls are on sale as practice balls. They are USJ conforming. You can use them in competition,
yep,
but they have a few little defects on them, a few blemishes. So how much will that really affect performance? And the big question is, what are the centres like? What are the cores like? We all know that Callaway had those issues.
Yep.
Hopefully these aren't going to be the recycled balls from that. I can't think there would be. I don't think there will be. Which is a test we've got to do.
It is.
First positive point, there's 4 golf balls, well 3 in a fairway and one that's just missed. I think this one is your second one.
I do.
It will be your practice one. And I think that one is my second one, which is my practice one. I actually think the standard CHROMESOFT for me has gone a little bit too far, and yours is down there in the fairway.
So similar strikes for yours, but it has certainly gone, and same flights, but it's gone a little bit further. So I'm going to take, oh, we're taking the worst ball, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, I've just tested that out.
That's fine, mate. I'll let you. Do you want a tea bag?
That was in a divot. Right, so from here, let's have a quick look how far we have got. Quickly.
Ooh.
If we see this golf.
I'm going to say.
Millisy, PF 260's out in the mix. Right, we're playing 110.
Downhill,
So
downwind. It's just a nice sandwich for you, isn't it?
Downwind, it's just a little sandwich. Let's see how it reacts on the green.
That's a delightful shot.
There we go. Ooh. So big first bounce, landed just short, but then really stopped very quick.
Yeah. So rather interestingly, guys, the worst ball for me is the standard Callaway CHROMESOFT. It's just gone too far. I wouldn't say it's the worst shot. If you judge this on a launch monitor, it would be a miles better shot. But unfortunately, we're in the rough, so this is what we're using. Chris has got about 25 feet there. Can I get something down there closer?
This is about knowing your balls. How far do your balls go?
One bounce and be good. Sit now. Yeah, it was never really going to sit out that rough, was it? But I'll take that.
Know your balls.
Know your balls. Right, Chris, decent shot for you there with the practice ball. How did that feel?
So again, like last week, felt good off the face. And one thing I do like about this practice ball, I know we can't get any more unless I go back to America.
Or Amazon, apparently.
Or Amazon. Is using the practice sign as a bit of a alignment aid.
There were a few funny comments actually last week. People saying they wouldn't use it because the friends would take the mick out of them for being cheap.
That's it. I'll rise above that and use it to hole more putts.
That's a delightful roll.
Turn a bit. So
how
you can
good are these greens, by the way?
Clearly see it. Greens are fantastic at Woolley, that John and the boys not messing about. But again, feels exactly like the same ball. So for me, it's just making sure on your longer shots, you know your distance. Is that good?
Go on.
Muy bien.
So one of the big differences with my ball that I've got here is I do have triple track technology on there. A lot of people said, what year are the practice balls? That's something which is a big question because Callaway have gone through different iterations of the CHROMESOFT, and we've got a couple of different years worth to cut open, Chris, haven't we, and see what the differences are.
We have one thing we have noticed is a little bit of different colouring on the golf balls, a different finish. That's a good roll.
I just needed hitting, you know, and it was in. That's 2 pars on the opening hole, guys. Stay tuned to see what the differences are inside and out. So guys, make sure you do stay tuned right to the end of this video. As you saw at the beginning, we are going to chop open these Callaway golf balls and see what the difference is between a new Callaway CHROMESOFT and old Callaway CHROMESOFT and Callaway CHROMESOFT practice. You may remember there was some controversy a couple of years ago about golf ball cores not being centered. That wasn't just Callaway golf balls, there were other manufactured golf balls in there as well, and this is what's led to Callaway's new quality control machine that x-rays every single golf ball core to make sure they are centered. So guys, stay tuned, and I need to work out how to use that thing. Right guys, 2 pars on the opening hole. I'm going to hit Big Dog down the second, try and gain an advantage on Chris. I'll switch up the order. I'm going to go practice ball to start with. And I honestly think, you know, on this channel, guys, I love trying to save you guys money. I love the idea of cheap, playable golf. And if you can get a Callaway CHROMESOFT ball for £25 a dozen, then does it really matter if it says practice on it? Would it matter if it didn't perform quite as well? There's a question as well. Stay there. Sit.
Just missed it.
That's okay though, that's just over the bunker. That isn't as bad as I anticipated, you know. If I can hit a fairway now, I'll take that as being the bad one all day. Standard ball now. Exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Right, I'm going to go practice first as well, but I'm going 7 heaven. Let's get it down there, see how it works.
That's delightful.
So I should take the corner off nicely like it did the other day, last week actually, it was in the middle. Now
Good club for you for this time of year, isn't it, that?
This is nice flight, gets a little bit of run. Right, normal now.
Yeah, safe as houses, that one.
2 similar strikes. It'll be interesting to see how they have fared distance wise.
Very good shot. Now this raises a good point, guys, because for me, I'm always thinking, as a PGA professional myself, I can hit good golf shots, I can hit bad golf shots, and quite often in this series we're thinking, well, how much difference does the golf ball really make? Comment below, guys, how much difference do you think your golf ball really makes? So guys, my 2 balls are down there somewhere. We have seen them. Chris, you've got one in the middle of the fairway, but we're playing worse ball.
It is, unfortunately. I've got to pick this one up on this occasion. That was the normal CHROMESOFT, so it did start on a better line, didn't draw as much, and the practice ball's gone a little bit further, but like I say, it did probably turn over a little bit more than I want, but it is safe
safe, and you've actually opened yourself up to that flag there, which...
Yeah, but out of the rough might be tough.
Yeah, so let's go down and see where mine are, guys. I'll get mine played. So as mentioned on the tee, two very similar tee shots, and the first ball that we come to is in fact the practice ball, as you can see there. In the rough, not too bad, not in the thick stuff, but not on the fairway. And the standard Callaway golf ball is a bit further up, probably a slightly better strike in all honesty. So we're going to go with, this time the practice ball is the worst ball and the ball I'm going to play. So we have bang on 100 yards, playing slightly more than that uphill, and I want to try and use the bank at the back of the flag here to bring it back down close to that pin location. Anywhere that left side of the green should come back to the flag. Can I do that with this practice ball? The paint definitely looks a little bit cheaper, but that's okay because the ball was cheaper. Be good. Come down. Oh, that's a terrible shot. That's left it topside. Ah, James. Just a bit of a flyer out the rough there. Can't really blame the ball. Just not a good shot. It looked okay in the air. Do we learn anything with the standard ball? That's definitely a better line. And that's exactly the same. Terrible shots. Not gonna lie, Chris, that was terrible.
Oh, right. Well, I'm going to change club out of the rough.
Have you seen where mine have gone?
A little bit long.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm going
to that flag as well.
change club. I'm going
That flag.
more loft, 56. Try and land it over the bunker. Use the slope.
Sit. If it sits, it's good. Oh.
There, and again, that jumped off the face a bit. That felt like it did pop up even out of the rough. That popped up a little bit higher and didn't carry. So let me drop in the normal one, play a similar shot.
That is identical. Watch that do exactly the same thing.
Identical.
No, up there.
However, with the same swing, it's gone a little bit further, so it's come off a little bit faster, it's felt there.
I thought I'd hit a bad shot, Chris.
Well, mine was close, but
At least
no
I'm
seed.
putting. Although your shot is probably easier than mine from here. Let me get up and show the guys exactly what you've got to work with. That second shot of yours was quite good, actually. Oh, it's gone long.
Yeah, so a big difference in distance.
Are you using this wonderful sexy slope at the back, or?
Gonna use the slope, hopefully.
Just not firm enough for it.
Ah,
Probably need another metre.
oh dear. Top of the brow.
Yeah, the read wasn't high enough, was it? The pace was good.
Oh, pace was pretty good, just need a little bit more read, but if you go too far, it's off the green. Turn. Through the break again, good roll. Ooh, side door.
One up. Right guys, I know this is what you've all been waiting for. Aside from cutting these golf balls open, let's jump in that studio, let's hit some drivers, see what differences there are between the Callaway CHROMESOFT practice ball and the creme de la creme expensive Callaway CHROMESOFT. Then, hole-in-one chances.
Oof.
So guys, in the studio I focused mainly on drive because that's one of the things where you really don't want to lose any ball speed. You don't want to get a totally different spin rate. If you are paying the money for a Callaway ball, you still want it to be a Callaway CHROMESOFT ball. As you can see here, very, very similar numbers, very similar ball speed, launch angle pretty much the same, the standard ball launching a touch higher, spin rates within 50 of each other, so that's exactly the same. Carry distance within 1 yard. I'm going to put it out there, guys. There's no difference between these balls when it comes to hitting driver. So guys, as you can see there, hardly any differences at all. Spin rate pretty much the same, ball speed within 1 mile an hour, distance between a yard, there's no difference there. No difference at all. So
No.
it makes you wonder as well, when tour players, I mean you've worked a lot with tour players, a lot more than I have, Chris, when they practice and they use these premium balls, yet practice balls,
Yep.
you need to know your numbers, so that does kind of make sense that the practice balls are as good as the standard balls.
Yeah, that's it. So it'll be interesting. Off the tee, we didn't see much, but again, in the short game, we're going to see less spin. The one thing that I said earlier in this video was we can certainly see a difference in colouring. So finish-wise, a lot duller on the practice ball.
It'd be easy if we weren't doing this in the dark, in fairness.
Oh. So yeah, one thing I did mention earlier, you can see there the difference in colouring, so the finish on those Is that something that is a cosmetic effect of it's just not finished as good? Is that going to affect anything?
And they've not even painted the colour red, which someone commented on in the last video.
They've not even painted it. What a setup.
So guys, you have seen the numbers with driver. Now we have a little, oh, that was a pheasant, was it? Or
I don't know what
a peacock, I think that might have been. 150 yard crisp par 3.
Yep.
Couple of hole-in-one chances. Lovely little flag position as well for this today. Hopefully I don't have another one because I'm running out of room on the wall for hole-in-one memorabilia.
I've not got any walls. I've just sold the house, hopefully, by the time this goes on.
You've got a defender though.
I'm homeless. Right, so I'm going to go a little later here. I'm going to go with the practice first and be interested to see how it reacts on the green with the same shot.
Travel a bit.
It's a little bit heavy.
That's not done bad for you though.
It's ran up to probably pin high. A little bit of a div rot, which I'll replace shortly.
Bit of a Damien.
With a bit of seed.
Oh, all over it. Chance. Just keep left.
Ooh.
That's a great shot. That sat down really quickly, didn't it?
Stopped very quick. To say it was more of a knockdown shot, it stopped. And
To say it's a power bat as well.
It's not a power bat. It's a. Although we are waiting for the new ones of these.
Right, standard CHROMESOFT to kick things off for me. Is there a bit of wind off left?
A little.
It's out to the right. It's with your first one, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's up there.
Stopped on the green nicely. Try and be a bit more attacking with this practice ball now.
It's a better shot. Good flight.
Long. Miles long.
Long.
Well, this makes for interesting reading with the worst ball. That second one, the practice ball, came off like an absolute rocket. Three pretty good shots, 2 pin high. Your best one's probably your first one actually, and then I'm literally over here. I've left myself a god awful shot. There's no way of kind of playing it over that bank to stop, is there? I have to go more aerial.
You're going to see a classic Robinson here. Ooh.
Another yard, you know, and that's perfect.
A golf ball that's a bit cheaper.
Turn. I've blocked it. Guys, that is level going into part 2 over on Chris Dennis Golf. But before we go there, it is time to... I know what you're all still here for. Chris, would you like to start proceedings?
How do you work this thing?
Take the safety lock off.
Oh, there we go.
go.
We're open, we're on.
So which ball have you got to start with, Chris?
Right,
This is...
We will start with the elusive.
The practice ball.
Practice, so...
Straight through the middle of that.
Oh, get her in.
Watch your fingers.
Right, here we go. Oh, it's a right machine.
It's like butter, isn't it?
Right.
What's this one looking like?
Oh, should we turn them over at the end?
Oh, yeah.
Let's keep the suspense.
Honestly.
Right.
Can I do one?
You can do the CHROMESOFT.
So this is the CHROMESOFT, the older one, not the latest one.
This is the older.
So that'll be 2009. In fact, what date's on there? Because it's a ball from a tournament.
I've covered it up now. We'll have a look after. Oof, got a shaky hand up.
Oh.
Don't let the fans see.
Oh!
Cover them up. Jesus, nearly saw it. Jesus.
And we have already done one of these, but we're just doing it for fun really now, aren't we? Trying to line it up with that triple track technology there. You see that?
It's got the grip strength.
The suspense is killing. Are you feeling it?
Oh, I'm on the edge. Oh, don't let him see.
Cover him up.
Cool.
So this is the practice.
Let's have a look. Oh.
What do you think?
Well, we've got two different. You can see how that one could be off-centered. It's ever so slightly off. Let's see how that compares to the old
one. This is from Oh, no, just Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi,
So,
no
well,
way.
because we were here, will this be 2019?
This will be 2019. Oh, very similar. Well, it's very close, isn't it?
What do you think there? Are they?
They've got a little bit thinner on the outer rim.
Yeah.
So different already. So.
And then this year's,
we've seen.
We already know is
but it's more. Oh, it's more one.
So 3 different CHROMESOFTs and 3 different.
3 different years, 3 different ideas, and 3 different centres. So
guys, there you go. 3 different CHROMESOFTs from different generations, 3 different centres. Let us know what you think there. I'll put them on screen now so you can see them in depth. Guys, would you buy these practice balls after seeing the differences in quality there? I don't know what to say with that. I'm lost for words.
And that is a rarity.